Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the day of going live 3 times. It's a busy Friday. I am excited to welcome you back to ManyCam and Me. ManyCam and Me are interviews with ManyCam using teachers. And I bring other guests who are too. If you have not seen me on my channel before, or we haven't met before, I am a man-to-panda teacher. I work to bring technology tools and resources with tutorials to help teachers teaching online, whether you're a brick and mortar teacher, a teacher teaching preschool, Outschool, VIP Kid, or other ESL online companies. I'm helping to bring the tools and resources so you can teach amazing classes that bring kids back, engage them with their eyeballs on you so you can have fun while teaching. So Rebekah is my guest. Rebekah, I'd love to hear a little about you. I know you teach for many companies. Let's give a little intro.
Yes. So my name is Rebekah, and I've been with VIP Kid for almost 5 years now. So it's about 4.5. And then Go Kid for 2 years, Bling ABC for about 6 months, and Outschool for about 10 months.
Amazing. So longer than my contract. I am 3.5. So I don't even know what number I'm on.
Right.
But how many classes have you taught so far? Do you have a total? Do you know the total?
All companies together, no. But with VIP Kid, I did reach 10,000 classes.
Okay, wow. I'm 4,100. 10,000, that's a ton of classes.
Yep. That includes
Awesome.
all the no-shows. So just every time I sit in front of my and about to teach, about 2,000 of them have been no-shows from trials because I do a lot of trials.
I gotcha. Gotcha. Awesome. So tell me about your device. What specs do you have and what do you use for your technology teaching?
I have an HP laptop. It's an i7. I got it just a few months ago. So it's the 2020 summer version of
Okay.
the HP.
And do you start using ManyCam when you got the upgrade?
Yes. Yeah, I got the computer in the summertime, and then I finally got into Mannycam about Thanksgiving time when they had their Black Friday special. And I went
Okay.
through the VIP Kid 6 Apple, so I got it for like $25 for the year.
That's perfect. Awesome. So your computer is newer and it can
Mhm.
run everything that you need. Do you ever have technology problems or tech problems with your device?
Occasionally, I will have too many things open, and ManyCam will freeze and close down, and I have to reopen it. But it's a minor nuisance every once in a while. But I just kind of flip my way through it.
Awesome. And do you use ManyCam in other companies? Like I know you do with VIP Kid. Do you do it in other
All of
places
them.
too?
All of them. Yeah.
In
Go
Bling
Kid,
too?
Boom ABC, and Outschool. My kids in Outschool love it.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. We'll talk about how you use it because you have some really awesome ideas with different uses of it in Outschool. So we'll share about
Mhm.
that too. So tell me about your computer and connection. What type of internet? How do you keep a stable class with your students teaching online?
Um, where am I have a oh, I wish I knew all the specs, but I have a pretty good Wi-Fi internet. Um, and I used to connect it through a Ethernet cord, but ever since we moved, it became a tripping hazard to go like through 3 rooms to get it plugged in with 100-foot cord. It's like, let's go Wi-Fi. We've been in this house for 2 years and really haven't had any issues with the Wi-Fi.
What provider do you have?
It's called Sparklight. It used
Okay.
to be Cable One, so it's we have it here in Idaho.
Okay. A lot of people have really good I actually stayed with a family member and they have oh my gosh, my brain's not gonna work. They have something, it's like fiber optic,
Like TBS.
something like that. They have like fiber optic wiring.
Mhm,
It's different than regular wiring for internet. And
mhm.
so when I taught in their house, it was in their basement and I had amazing Wi-Fi. Their signal was really great. So
We
because
might
they
be
had that.
transitioning to that this summer. They're working on putting the fiber optics in our neighborhood, and so they have a welcome package. So I think we might change over. They said we can do two at the same time. We can keep our Sparklight and then add that on there, and then we can just drop whatever we don't like.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, yeah, we are definitely looking to that in our neighborhood too. They're going to be putting in that fiber optic. That's a great option. So that makes a really faster connection to your home. And then in the house, then you don't have to worry as much about that signal being on Wi-Fi. So
Mhm.
awesome. Did you have any concerns getting started using ManyCam and your technical setup? Were you worried about or unsure it would work or not sure?
Well, because I got this computer new, I purposely went to an i7. Like, let's get the top of the line. Let's do it. I wasn't too worried about it. But I know in my previous computers, I would be worried because they were new at the time, but then they start getting old.
What computer did you use before?
A Lenovo. And before that was another like HP. But like every 2 years or so, I seem to get a new computer. They start slowing down or getting full, or things happen.
Definitely, definitely. What is your favorite Mannycam using moment with your students?
They love to eat my props.
Oh, how do you do that?
So yesterday, somebody was showing a goldfish cracker, and it's like, okay, I got goldfish too. I go, ah, and we all eat the goldfish cracker together.
That's fun.
Also,
Definitely.
I'll start out with a welcome screen, and then I come into the classroom and go, okay, count down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody blows, and here I come. So it's like a
Awesome.
dramatic welcome to the classroom, and they all have to blow me into the classroom.
That's fun. That's very fun. Those are really fun moments. Thank you for sharing. Did you ever have a Mannycam fail? And how did you fix that problem if you ever had a fail?
I don't know. I'm the person who just kind of laugh things off. So if I hit the wrong picture, I'm like, wait, what's that? I don't know. Go away. And I'll just like, ah. And they laugh too. It's like, oh, mistake's gone. If I have something weird happen, I'm like, just laugh it off.
Whatever. Just keep going forward.
Right?
That seems like your personality. Do you use Google Slides?
I do not. I've not learned that one yet.
Okay. Awesome. It's a great addition. Something
Mhm.
that if you've mastered, you were using effects a lot. I see you have an effect that is
Mhm.
around you to make that star background. It's
Mhm.
definitely the next step once you step in. So awesome.
Mhm.
Cool. So tell me about other ways you use ManyCam while you're doing Outschool. Can you
Yes.
tell how you do that? You do something really cool with the camera. And I actually might take myself off camera view so you can be full if you
Okay.
wanna show I don't know if you have it set up or wanna just show how you do that.
Mhm.
So I'll pop away. I won't be able to talk, but if you wanna take it away and show how you use an Outschool, that would be awesome to see.
Sure.
Let me take myself away. Let's see, and put you up. Oh,
There we go. Good. Okay. So I have two cameras. One's my internal camera, which is what I'm using now. And the other one is a Logitech external camera. This doohickey right here. And I have myself a gooseneck phone holder that clamps. And this actually rests in there nicely. I don't know if I can show you it, but it just kind of rests in there. So I now have a document camera that can go down. And so I can transition to something like this, which has my bingo board down here and then my face up at the top. Well, I was playing bingo with my students, and it's cool that they just cut them out themselves. And so they can use it over and over again. I have these pre-made things. They cut them out. Everybody gets their own board. I have coins that cover it. But I wanted to show a way that they can know what numbers were covered. So I split it like this. So here's internal camera here, external camera here. Here's the whiteboard function down here. And I can circle them as we cover them. I get my little whiteboard feature out and circle them. And then when somebody gets a bingo, let's say 3, I have to have them prove it. So I change my pen color, and then they have to prove it, and I scribble it out so that they can know what's been covered and can verify that that's the one to win. And this is really fun. It's good to have a visual for them to know what numbers have been called because I teach about kindergartners. And so it's really nice to have that right there. And I figured out how to do the 2 different colors. So that was a pretty cool thing that I did.
awesome. Oh, so exciting. Rebecca, that is so cool. I noticed you have a touch screen. I
I
see you
do.
touching.
Yes, that I wanted to get that one. I forgot to mention that. I wanted to have a touchscreen laptop because it is so nice to be able to just touch as well as use a mouse. I have both, depending on what
Awesome.
I want.
Awesome. Do you want to put yourself on full screen? I see half your face.
Oh, let's see.
There she
Hello.
goes. There she's back again. It's not so easy. And you did that very switch quick because you had hotkeys, right? You're a hotkey user.
I have not started that one yet, but I do have all my presets ready to go. I can just click with my mouse. Sometimes my presets kind of move around if I add one, so my numbers don't always line up, or I have something on my keyboard. I'm like, so I just
It's just click. Okay,
use
awesome,
it.
cool. I have a programmable mouse. That's something that you might like. You can program the buttons for different presets, but if your presets change around, then if you're happy with clicking, you got it. Awesome. So wonderful. What a great demonstration. Thank you for sharing with us. Rebekah has a YouTube channel, so she has a video on that with more of how she set it up. So if you want to hop over, take a look at Rebekah's channel. She would love a view of her video on bingo. So she made a video, which I loved. I was very impressed. I have not played that. Looks really fun. I like that you use that little camera to make an
Mhm.
external webcam. There is another way in ManyCam. You could put the app on your phone and you could use your phone as an external camera, just like the way you did with the other feed. But if you've got that other little webcam, that's perfect. So
Mhm.
cool. What feature of ManyCam could you not live without?
Probably the effects. I use the effects the most. And I can pull up any picture they talk about, anything they want to. I have um, my trials ready, set, go. On here, I have a whole preset just of trials. I can take away this border and go, oh, look, here's my banana. Here's my peach. Here's my kiwi. Here's my mango. And they're all ready to go, and I can eat them as I go. And so they're already pre-made the size I want because I teach a lot of trials. And I go, and just eat them. So it's kind of fun to do. Having a pre-made preset just for trials is really
Just for
nice.
trials.
Mm-hmm.
So what
As
you
well
most
as I have
commonly teach?
folders that are labeled the jungle trial, bike, safari, whale. So I have everything grouped into little folders.
Wow. How many presets do you have?
At the moment, I have 12
Okay.
because I keep just making more instead of like renaming them. I have all different varieties ready to go.
I have 9 right now. I only have 12 because I'm on the studio plan. So I'm maxed out when I get to my 12, but I use 9 currently at the moment. So
Yeah, I think my max is 12, so I might have to like reuse some later on.
so
I do have to fix them.
tell me what advice would you give to beginners? We have just 2 more questions. So what advice would you give to beginners just getting started using ManyCam?
Start slow. Just do a few things at a time. Just do a few graphics, those effects. You can work into the whole green screen and writing and all that stuff later. There's a lot in ManyCam. Just start slow and just have fun and play around. Just know that ManyCam is going to take about half of your screen. So you're going to have to shrink down your VIP teaching app or shrink down your Outschool Zoom platform so you can go like side by side. Or my favorite is Alt Tab. That switches the screen. So you can go Alt Tab and go to full screen to whatever you need to go to. It's a quick keyboard shortcut.
Awesome. That is really cool. Alt tab. Awesome.
Mhm.
Fabulous. I think my advice for beginners is make sure, good English teaching, huh? Make sure that you have the device that handles it. As Rebekah said in our interview, she waited until she got a new machine that she knows was able to run. And goodness, she's having so much fun and not a lot of stress because she knows that what she has is what she wanted. She got a touch screen, all the elements she was looking for, she waited for and jumped in with ManyCam once she had the right device. And I think that's really key. A lot of people have failures or problems trying to run ManyCam on devices that really can't handle it. Rebekah is streaming with me on online, and so that's one stream of video. She also has all the presets open. Those are all different lines of video, and all of that takes the juice from your computer. So that's always my big advice to everyone. Make sure you got the right advice. If you're not sure and need help, you can always send me an email or contact me on social media. I can help answer your questions about devices. And then, Rebekah, I am having a challenge. It is a Go Digital challenge. challenge. Anyone who's interested, it's a great way to put your little toes in the water and see if you're interested. You can sign up by typing in a web address bar, amandapandateacher.com/go. And it is 5 days. It teaches you the basics, devices, plans, engagement, teaching all the strategies through all the 5 days. So I can't wait to have folks join that. Is there anything else, Rebekah, that you want to add?
Well, I'm in the challenge too, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I can learn as we go through it.
Awesome. Perfect.
My newest preset that I put together was my goodbye slide, so I can say goodbye and wave goodbye. And they have the idea that this is the end of class, and then I count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I disappear, or I close a Zoom meeting. That way, they can say their goodbyes, but I'm not stuck around for 5 minutes saying goodbye. I can kind of
Smart. That's a great use in Outschool, so that you're not really waving goodbye or they're speaking. You give them a signal like time, it's over, time to go. That's a good way to end. I like that. We do that in our VIP kid classes. We have an ending slide. That's the goodbye slide. We say goodbye, and then I just click end class, and then the camera closes, and we're all finished. So that's a great way to have an ending, a good connection for Outschool teachers or any teacher teaching online. So if you're a Zoom teacher, just like what Rebekah showed, you can do that because ManyCam works. Anywhere a webcam is, you can ManyCam. Awesome. Hey, Rebekah, thanks so much. It was awesome to interview you today. And it's awesome to, I would love to pop over to your channel when you'd like to have a guest. It's nice to have visitors. So check out Rebekah's channel. What is your channel called?
It's called Rebekah F Online Teaching.
Okay, so Rebekah F Online Teaching. If you want to play bingo, like she showed in this video, you're catching the replay, hop in and you can watch that whole full tutorial on her channel. So awesome. Hey friends, see you next time. Bye.